What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? How we doing? Entering the stream now. Let some people get in here first. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming, as you guys can tell from the title, man. We're gonna be streaming the live play-by-play Giants at the New England Patriots. Um, Big game for New England here as far as seeding goes. Really big game for New England as far as seeding goes, but um, yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this game is going to bring us. Jackson Dart is back, so the Jameis Winston, era lasted only so long. Um, but yeah, man, we're here. We are here. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Trying to find this game. Trying to find this game right now. Um, but yeah, excited, man. Excited. Stream this game. Drake May playing at an MVP level. We're gonna be here for the next couple hours, man, streaming this game, and excited for you guys to watch along with me. If you guys don't haven't joined the chat, subscribe, like, comment, share, all that. You guys know the deal, man. For the ones that's been here, for the ones that haven't, you guys, you know what's up. Excited, man. Excited to watch this game with you guys. Give me a sec. We're ready to go. We are ready to go. A lot going on before this game starts. A lot going on in the NFL currently. As I put out in the previous video, not too long ago, a couple hours ago, that a lot going on with the Eagles. A lot going on. Kind of, it's pretty wide open. You don't. I think this is going to be the most unpredictable playoff anything. The most unpredictable playoff run of any team. You know what I mean? You don't know. I really don't know who's going to make it from AFC or the NFC. It's kind of wide open around the NFL. There's no real clear dominant team in the NFL. Everybody has their flaws. Everybody has their problems, and I think those issues can be exposed come playoff time, or those issues can be fixed come playoff time. And I think they're all correctable issues with these teams. And when you look around the AFC, Denver, their offense does leave a little for concern. Patriots kind of the inexperience there. Mike Vrabel is a very experienced coach, but as far as the players go, it's a lot of inexperience there as far as the players go. Outside of maybe a couple players, Stephon Diggs played in some big playoff games, but other than that, you don't know. I don't know who really Patriots wise. Colts, Daniel Jones is playing in a playoff game. Shane Steichen coached in the Super Bowl, was offensive coordinator for the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Outside of that, not really any real experience there. Um, then when you look at who else, Kansas City's not even in that they're not even in yet. Could they still make it? Possibly. I don't see it happening, considering they lost a tough game to Dallas, and I just don't think they're a very good football team. Um, a dark horse could from the AFC could be Houston with how insane that defense is. That defense is ridiculous. So I don't know, man. The Bengals, Ravens, you just don't know come playoff time. It's all going to be depend on what the matchups are. That's pretty much all what's going to come down to is the matchups. It's going to be who gets who in what round. That's what it's going to come down to. And when you look at the NFC, every team kind of has flaws. Like the Bears, are they a number one seed? Like, are they a true number one seed? They have a really good offensive line that have been playing at a very high level. Caleb Williams has played well. They have a good running game, a tandem with Swift and Manungai. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen there. You know what I mean? I don't know what's gonna happen there. Um, with Chicago, they could very well lose. You know, in the first round. When you look at the Rams with how bad their secondary looked yesterday, it's just their secondary can be exposed if the defensive line isn't getting pressure. You know, when you look at Philly, their offense leaves a lot to be desired. You don't really know what you're going to get from them on a week to week basis. You don't know. You know, Detroit struggling to even be in the playoff picture currently. Green Bay, do you trust Jordan Love? There's just so many things with every single team that you can kind of look up and down the league and be like, who is the team that's going to come out? You don't really know, you know, and it's all going to come down to, in my opinion, excuse me, it's all going to come down to who they get, you know, come playoff time, like who gets who, you know, and seating wise, because styles make fights, as you guys know in boxing, you know. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really, really tough to see, you know. But yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think in the comments. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments of is it gonna be, you know, you got Denver, you got Patriots, you got Colts, you got Texans, you got Eagles, you got Rams, you got Bears, you got Packers, you got, like, who do you got? You know, so it's gonna be fun to see. I think it's gonna be an exciting last 5 weeks. 5 more weeks left in the regular season. Um, teams are the last few teams to have their bye week are gonna have their bye week this week in week 14, and after that, everybody's gonna play the last 4 weeks, 15 through 18, and then and we're gonna see where it matches up. Right now, there's a lot that can fluctuate in the seeding. As far as the seeding, there's a lot of big games coming up for a lot of teams. Dallas Cowboys have a big game against the Detroit Lions on Thursday night, which is gonna be exciting. That's gonna be an exciting game to watch. Um, of who's gonna be, can Detroit stay up? You know, excuse me, the Cowboys are fighting for their lives. You know, Cowboys are fighting for their lives. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Waiting for this kickoff to start, and we can get underway with this game. Game that's going to be, I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. I don't think that this is a gimme for New England, considering the fact that Giants made some changes. They fired their defensive coordinator, who, in my opinion, is the reason why the team isn't better than what they are. You know, they have a really good defensive line. Their secondary is bad. Their secondary is bad, but their defensive line is very good. Brian Burns is one of the top in sacks this year. They definitely can create a lot of pressure. So I'm not sure if Will Campbell is playing for the Patriots. It's regardless can very much, dictate the game. And a lot of players were complaining. You know, Brian Burns too, like just complain and about the fact that Shane Bone will just give away the games. Just give away the games. Absolutely give them away. You know, just how do you lose a 30? You know, you're up 30 against the Denver Broncos and you lose that. You're up against Detroit, you lose that. You're up against uh what are the games that were they up and they ended up losing? They up against the Saints, they lose that. They were up, like, there's just so many games throughout the course of the season that the Giants shouldn't have lost, considering where they were in position in those, like the position that they were in those specific games. And yeah, it just doesn't make any sense how they lost them. Truthfully, it doesn't make any sense how they lost those games. But bad teams just find ways to lose games, and good teams find ways to win them. That's pretty much what it comes down to, guys. Is that what you guys understand? Like, it's like, oh, how they lose? They're a bad team. They're gonna find a way to lose. That's what's happening. You know what I mean? That's pretty much all that's happening. So yeah, man. I'm excited kind of for this game. See what happens. Hopefully it's not a boring game. Hopefully it's not a snooze fest. If it is, could end this one early. Who knows if it's a blowout? You guys let me know in the chat what you guys think. A lot going on, man. A lot going on in the playoffs. A lot going on around the sports world anyway. A lot going on around the sports world anyway. And NBA obviously is underway. Baseball is about to hit free agent. MLB is about to hit free agency. It's a lot going on. A lot going on. Currently about to do the national anthem for this game. Let me know who you guys have in the chat. Who you guys got? Who you guys think gonna win this game? Jackson Dart is making his return for the New York Giants. So see if that provides a spark. Jameis Winston didn't play bad though. Jameis Winston is due for them 300+ yard passing games and a couple picks, but he actually played well in Jackson Dart's absence. So, let's see if Jackson Dart can do his thing and see if Drake May can kind of continue his MVP campaign. Matt Stafford took a step back, in my opinion, from the game that he had yesterday. 3 turnovers against the Panthers. Obviously he's still in the conversation for the MVP, obviously, but Drake May has a chance to overtake him as the MVP. Stephon Diggs. Patriots are going to be a tough out, though, come playoff time. They're going to be a tough out come playoff time. Oh, why is Robert Kraft sitting? Why is Robert Kraft sitting in the stands? I don't understand that. It's too cold to be out there, man. Go up there in your suite. Patriots got on their red throwback jerseys on, sweet jerseys. Really love those jerseys. Giants wearing their road whites. And on the road in New England, tough place to play. I don't think it's going to be really that much of a factor considering New York isn't that far. So, yeah, let's see what happens, man. Let's get this game underway. See what happens. Nice cold one up in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Always wanted to go there for a game. Hopefully the Eagles play at some point over there within the next couple years. Definitely would love to make a trip over there. I know they last played in 2023 over there. I'm assuming the next time that they play each other will probably be in Philly. They usually do that. They usually alternate every time they play each other. So let's see. Yeah, let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a good game. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. What the score is gonna be. Let me know what you guys think. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a fun game. I think. The ball's gonna be flying all over the yard. Jackson Dart likes to take a lot of chances. Likes to take a lot of risks with the football. Drake May definitely has some confidence of his own. So let's see what happens, man. Man, commercials are taking forever. And then also, man, if you guys are new to the chat, please hit that like, subscribe button. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You guys have no idea, man. The engagement that we've been getting is pretty awesome. Over the last however long we've been doing this month or so, month and a half. getting close to it. But it's been fun. It's been extremely fun. Obviously starting the beginning of the season would have been awesome, but it just everything happens at the time it's supposed to, I believe. So um yeah, I'm excited. Me and Brendan's obviously not here today. He's got some stuff going on. Plays in a men's league basketball team, so he's got that going on today. But we will be streaming tomorrow yet again. We will put another stream out there tomorrow. And topics wise, not really sure yet what we're gonna be covering. If you guys want us to cover anything in specific, you guys let us know. And yeah, game is just about to get underway. Interim head coach Mike Kafka for the New York Giants after the firing of Brian Daboll. Mike Vrabel for the New England Patriots' first season as a coach has them at sitting there at 9-3. 9-2? 9-3? 9-2? 30 mile an hour, 30 degree night in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Not that much wind out there, so nice chilly night for football. Patriots are going to receive the opening kickoff, and it is returned out to, it bounces off a tackle. He's going to get out to the edge, and he's going to get to about midfield, get to about a 48-yard line, and what a return to start off this game. A 40-yard return for the New England Patriots to start the game on this opening kickoff, and they're going to have excellent field position to start this game. Wow, a lot of missed tackles early for the New York Giants to start off. Drake May coming out here. Under center. Diggs comes in motion. It's going to be a late running back draw. They're going to get about 5 yards on that first play. Drake May's 10-2 record, 10-2. 71 completion percentage, leads the NFL. 3,100 yards passing, leads the NFL as well. So he's making his case for MVP, man. 2nd and 6 here. They're going to go into empty formation here. Ramondre Stevenson in the game. He goes in motion. Caught by Mac Hollins, and he's going to get out of bounds there for a 3-yard gain. It's going to be at 3rd and 2. Looks like they're trying to, they're not trying to really go tempo here to start the game. Henderson in the game now. They're under center, 2 running back set. 3rd and 1. Hands off to Henderson, and he's going to pick up the first down. 3rd and 1 there. You could have kind of got the notion that if they didn't get that 3rd and 1 that they were going to go for it. Yeah, they went jumbo package there on that 3rd and 1 and picked up the first down with the running game. Henderson's been really, really good. Stevenson picks up that first down, though. Stevenson's staying in the game there. In shotgun, Drake May going to drop back here on 1st and 10. And he's going to let one fly down the left sideline, and that's going to be overthrown, intended for Mac Hollins. That ball wasn't even close. I tried to take a shot there on 1st and 10, but kind of double coverage there. Nowhere really to go with the football. Great coverage there on the back end by the New York Giants. Paulson Adebo on the coverage. Giants defense interim coordinator is Charlie Bullen after the firing of Shane Bowen. That's way, way too late. 2nd and 10 here. Empty set for the New England Patriots. Brian Burns sitting down there on the edge on the right side, on the left side of the line. Diggs is going to make the catch, and he's going to pick up the first down. Diggs is going to be a very, very big target here for Drake May today. Working the middle of the field there in the slide. He run a little whip route there, catches it on the run, and Drake May hits him in stride. And he picks up a good 14 yards there on 2nd and 10. So, see, man. 1st and 10 here. Good drive here to start the game for the New England Patriots. Drops back. And it's going to be pressure by Drake May, and he's going to get out of it, rolling to his right. He's going to let it go, and he's going to throw it away. Wow, I don't know how he got out of that sack right there. That would have been a huge 15-yard loss. He got out of it there. Brian Birds had him in his hands, and he just couldn't bring him down. A blitz. This Giants sent a blitz there on 1st down. Clearly, the Patriots weren't prepared for that. 2nd and 10 here. Hands it off to Stevenson. He's going to push forward for about 7 yards. Good drive here for Ramondre Stevenson after Henderson's been pretty much getting the workload over the last couple weeks. How great he's played for the New England Patriots in his rookie year. But Stevenson getting a lot of the workload today. Off to the sideline now, sitting at 3rd and 3 here. Henderson is in the game now on 3rd and 3 in shotgun. Drake May, Henderson off to his right. Trips formation to the left. 3rd and 3, pressure look from the Giants, and Drake May gets rid of it, and he has the tight end Hunter Henry. Beautiful throw and catch for a 1st down. Wow. Great throw there on 3rd down. The Giants look to be changing up their defensive looks here on pretty much every single down. Something they really haven't done, but great eye manipulation by Drake May to get the linebacker to creep over, and he hits tight end right on the over route, right behind him. Fakes the screen, hands it off. It's going to go for no gain there on 1st and goal now. 1st and goal, 2nd and goal here. Let's see if the Giants can make a stop here in the red zone and settle for 3. Make the Patriots settle for 3. 9 plays to start this game. About 5 minutes coming off the clock already. 2nd and goal here. Drake May in a shotgun. Henderson off to the left. He's going to drop back. He's going to hit Henderson off to the side, and he's going to be tackled after a 3-yard gain. 2-yard gain there. Henderson caught the ball out in the flat. 3rd and goal here. Playing man coverage there, as you can expect in the red zone and go-to-go situations. Giants are playing very aggressive right now on defense. Great tackle by Okereke. 3rd and goal here. Empty look. Brings him back in shotgun. Running back off to the left. He's going to check the play at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal here. They're all-out blitz right here. Drake Mays lets it go, and it's over the head of the receiver intended for Diggs. 4th down there. See what they decide to do. Great coverage by the Giants DBs. They tried a little slot fade at the 5-yard line, and that was just great coverage. Nowhere really to go with the football. Actually went through Stephon Diggs' hands, but would have been an extremely tough catch. They're going to settle for 3 here. Take the field goal, take the points. Andy Borregales out there for the field goal attempt. 22-yard attempt. And he nails the field goal, and the Patriots go up 3-0. 3-0 here for the New England Patriots. Jackson Dart's going to take the field after this commercial break. Good drive there by the New England Patriots, but it stalled out a little bit. And that once they got into the go-to-go situation, kind of it's very hard to score in the red zone, man. Once you condense the field up, not really many plays that you can go to. Defenders start sitting on things, you know what I mean? So it's definitely tough. But, good for the Giants defense. They needed that stand after kind of, giving up awful field position on special teams to start off the game, and then easy completions on third down to pick up the first for the Patriots throughout that drive. But they made a really good stand right there. In a way, kind of shocked that they didn't go for it, considering how well the how well the Patriots defense has played throughout this season. But I get, first drive, you want to come away with something after a drive like that, and that's why you take the points 3-0. For whoever's in the chat right now, if you're new, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts in the chat if you're watching the game along with me. See what Jackson Dart does. First game back. I think he missed the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Has had multiple concussions this year, which isn't good, obviously. But hopefully they're not rushing him back and he's ready to go. It's a 2-10 football team. Not sure kind of why you would risk bringing him back in a situation like this. Jameis Winston has played well. I just don't understand why you bring him back in a situation like this without Malik Neighbors, without Scadaboo. To me, I probably would have the offense has been playing well. With Winston, just let Jackson Dart kind of take the rest of the season off. And even it being 5 games left, I think you kind of, that's your franchise quarterback. That's the guy that's going to start next year. And you kind of risking him getting hurt with, he doesn't have much to go with. He doesn't have much to work with there. You know what I mean? So whole new coaching staff right now. Well, not whole new, but as far as a head coach and defensive coordinator, new changes for the Giants. So let's see how they come out this week against the New England Patriots. Shane Bowen fired after that game against Detroit last week on last Sunday afternoon. Let's see what Jackson Dart. We're going to kick it off here. It's returned by Olszewski, and he's going to get brought down at the 25-yard line. About a 12, 13-yard return there. And here comes Jackson Dart. See what he can do here. Abdul Carter was benched on that first drive. He didn't see the field due to a coach's decision. Nothing really came out against that. There was a report that came out earlier that I don't know if it's true. I don't want to air that out right here, but some inappropriate things said there, but who knows. Jackson Dart set up a shotgun. Rondale goes in motion. He's going to hand it off. Hand off to Tracy. Goes for 1 yard here. 2nd and 9 coming up. Jackson Dart, 2-5 record since being a starter, averaging 202 pass yards a game, 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 7 rush touchdowns. So 17 total touchdowns, 3 picks is very good for a guy who we weren't sure if we were going to see this year. 2nd and 9. Drops back. And there's a completion to Darius Slayton. Picks up the first down. Some scuffling going on around in the middle of the field right now. Some offensive linemen and defensive linemen going at it. But regardless, it's going to be a 1st and 10 pickup for the New York Giants on a great pass and catch by Dart to Slayton. Slayton was matched up on the outside. And he just hit him on a slant. Great route by Darius Slayton. And Dart put it right in between his numbers. So here we go. 1st and 10 here. Dart looks like he's under center. Jumbo formation. He's going to play fake. He's getting pressured, nowhere to go with the football. He's coming around the pocket, and he's going to get sacked and hammered down. That's going to be about a 6-yard loss. Some more scuffling going on. Offensive line look like they're trying to protect Jackson Dart there, but Jackson Dart kind of did that to himself. You gotta let that ball go. Try to escape and try to look for something down the field, but there was nothing going on the field. Try to play action there on 1st down, and Nowhere to go, nobody's open, and he tries to take off, and he gets hit. And he started kind of slipping, and he gets hit in his helmet there. But 2nd and 15 here for the Giants. It's going to hit Wan'Dale on the crossing route. Wan'Dale's going to pick up about 5, pretty much that penalty yardage back. It's going to be a 3rd down and long here. That's one thing Jackson Dart has to be better at, man. He takes way too many hits for a guy who's, supposed to be the franchise quarterback. You have to be smarter than that. You just have to. 3rd and 9 here. Got to watch Jackson Dart's legs. He definitely can't pick up the 1st down with his legs here. 3rd down and long. Looks like cornerbacks are off. Trying to screen here for Wan'Dale Robinson, and it goes absolutely nowhere. That play was blown up. And that's going to be a 3 and out for the New York. Oh, not 3 and out, but after the 1st down of Slayton, they go 3 and out. Punt team coming on for the New York Giants. Try to 3rd and 9 screen to Robinson, and they sniffed that out. Punt's fielded. And it's going to be a return, and it's going to be a good return. He's got some space. And he's not going to be caught. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown Jones. No flags. Wow. And Marcus Jones takes it all the way, a 94-yard return. And the Patriots have an early 9-0 lead. Wow. No flags either. Wow. Marcus Jones goes 94 yards. Great blocking on the perimeter by the New England Patriots on special teams. And once you get past the punter, it's pretty much over. Great blocking on the outside. The Giants defended that awful. Special teams has been garbage as of late. I thought they were going to return the kickoff for a touchdown. I thought they were too. I thought they were too, for sure. What's going on, Jamie? Yeah, that's a tough start right there, bro. That's a tough start. Marcus Jones looked like he was close to stepping. I thought live he was close to stepping out, but yeah, that's bad. That's tough. It's tough. 10-0 lead here for the Patriots over the Giants. That's not the start that you want if you're the New York Giants. Probably the worst start you could probably have in this situation. Your defense comes out, gives a great stop on on a goal-to-go situation, gets 3 points, and then offense goes 3 and out basically, and special teams again gives up a really good return. Obviously, this one for a touchdown, but yeah, you can't do that if you want to have a chance to win, man. You can't do that against a team like this. So now the offense has a chance to answer back, though. So that's one positive, I guess. It's one positive that you can kind of keep there. I think they do need points on this drive, though. I think they do need points. Jamie, what do you think has been the worst? Like, do you think that they waited? Obviously, they waited too long to fire Shane Bowen, but do you think that this was like a season that could have been differently? Like, do you think that this season could have been different if they made the moves earlier in the season? Obviously, not going over Russell Wilson, And let me know what you guys think in the chat, man. Right. Obviously, before the season, you're not really expecting much, but considering the games that you guys have been in, you know, definitely had a lot of chances to win games there. Definitely had a lot of chances to win. So the record could definitely be a lot better than what it was. You know what I mean? Than what it is now. I mean, I don't think the record's showing 2-10, but I don't know. I think that 2-10 could have been at least 6 wins. At least 6 wins. We're looking at 6-7 possibly right now. Maybe 7-6. Dable chose to stay with Bowen when Mara gave him. It's when you hire your buddies. It's when when you got your buddies. Ochevsky brings it out to about the 30-yard line, and that's where the Giants are going to start this drive. Quick 10 points for the New England Patriots here in the first quarter. See if the offense for the New York Giants can answer. Setting up in shotgun here. Jackson Dart in shotgun. 2 tight end set. Going to hand it off to Tracy up the middle. He's going to pick up about 2 yards before he's stuffed. It's going to be hard to run the football against this Patriots front. They're definitely very good against the run, especially up the middle. I think you're going to have to get, the ball to the outside. They're kind of going quick tempo here. Darts under center. Tracy in motion, and they're going to get a false start there. Going to get a false start. That's what happened kind of when you go no huddle. Or when you go kind of quick tempo, you guys got to go, you got to go on the first cadence. You can't just guys don't know what they're doing. Just say that. Guys don't know what they're doing. 2nd and 13 here for the Giants. 4:34 left here in the first quarter. In the shotgun is Jackson Dart. Dual formation off to the left with the wide receivers. Play fake. Dart rolls out to his right. He's going to roll out. He's going to try to run for it. And he's going to run. Ooh, he's going to run for about 9 yards before he's blown up. And there's a fight off to the sideline, and guys are pushing and shoving. This is the third time. This is the third time in the last 2 drives. Dart took a major hit off to the sideline. Flags are being thrown. It's going to be interesting to see. Dart was absolutely leveled off to the sideline. And you can see the Giants, defending their guy. Dart's coming out. No one's open, so he's just trying to pick up the first down. He picks up oh, my goodness. Ellis comes out of nowhere. You can see he's trying to go out of bounds, but he's in bounds, though. That's a bang-bang play right there, man. That's a bang-bang. That's bang-bang. Ellis came out of you got to get out of bounds. Like, if you're Jackson Dart, bro, this is what I'm saying. Like, he tries to just do the extra thing. Dude, you already picked up 11 of the yards. You already picked up 11 of the yards. Like, why are you trying to go? Like, what are you doing? And personal foul on Theo Johnson there after the play, trying to defend Jackson Dart there. Dart was absolutely murdered. Theo Johnson went in there trying to defend his guy. That was wild. Thank you. Regardless of the game, still go Birds. So it's going to be so that play pretty much negates everything. That personal foul negates everything. Now it's 3rd and 16 here for the New York Giants. Let's see. Let's see how conservative they play this one. Johnson goes in motion. Oh, and Johnson gets leveled up the middle as well, and pass is deflected away It's going to be 4th and 16, and the punt team is coming out yet again for the New York Giants. They had a good play call there. If Johnson makes the catch, I mean, he's probably not going to go anywhere after that, but it's probably a 4th and short, and you give them something to think about. But now it's just obviously, 4th and 16, you're punting the ball here. Marcus Jones back to return yet again. Let's see if they kick it to him after that kickoff, after that punt, sorry. Line drive punt to Jones. He's going to field it yet again. He's got some space again, and he's going to bring it out to about the 40-yard line. 3 great returns by Marcus Jones to start this game. Yeah, I mean, man, Dart got clipped there. That was bad. That was bad. I don't see what do you think they say to these guys on a weekly basis? Like these these quarterbacks. I gotta get a running back doing that. I get a running back. I get a wide receiver. I get a tight end. These quarterbacks, what do they tell them? Like, you don't think they tell Jackson Dart? Do you think they tell Jackson Dart like, yo, can't be doing that? Like, you just can't. You have to get out of bounds or get down. Or do you think they tell him and he's just like, when he's in the game, he just forgets? Because that's bad. That's bad. Like you're shortening your career, man. Like you already got multiple concussions this year. They've rushed you back after one. So you gotta dude, get out of bounds. Just get out of bounds. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I think these guys, especially these young guys, think that they're invincible and think that they can just go out there and no one's going to hurt them because they've taken hits their entire life and whatever the case is. I don't know what's going on. 10-0 lead here for the New England Patriots. 2 drives. The drive looked like it was going somewhere. That personal foul by Theo Johnson definitely set him back, but that would have been a 3rd and 1, 3rd and very short for the Giants, and you can kind of expect them to pick that one up, but penalties, false start sets them back after the first, 2-yard run by Tyrone Tracy in that drive. False start sets them back to 2nd and 13. It's like every single time it's bad. This is what bad teams do, man. Bad, undisciplined teams. That's what they do. Like they constantly set themselves up behind the sticks. It's like, what more can you do, man? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, if you guys are new to the chat, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, push this channel out to as many people as you can. Definitely trying to grow this thing. Drake May back out yet again for his third drive, for his second drive. Under center here. Gonna drop back. He's gonna hit Diggs off to the sideline, and Diggs is gonna pick up, see if they give him the first down. They're gonna give him the first down. He picks up a first down on an out route. Easy pitch and catch for Drake May to Diggs. That's Diggs' second catch of the game. Josh McDaniels, third stint with the New England Patriots as the OC. Obviously, that run from 2012 to 2021 with Tom Brady winning those Super Bowls. Under center here. Going to hand it off to Stevenson. Stevenson got a block, and he's going to pick up about 9 yards on a great run there on first down. Going to be in second and a very short one. Patriots are definitely moving the ball so far to start the game in their first, scripted plays or whatever they got going on. 2nd and 1 here. Drake May under center again, jumbo formation. He's going to QB sneak, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards on the QB sneak. They went real quick tempo, quick snap, kind of caught the Giants off guard there, and there was no one touched him. He just fell forward. 1st and 10 here. They went with about like 10 offensive linemen in that one. 1st and 10 here. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter so far with the Patriots running back a punt. Some scuffling already happening in the middle of the field. Under center again. Drake May's going to play fake. He's going to let one rip, and he's got Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry's moving down, and he's going to be inside the 5-yard line. Yeah, the Patriots are just moving the ball up and down the field, man. 1st and goal here at the 4-yard line for the New England Patriots. Henry was in the slot there. It looks like he's running over, and then he comes right back to the outside and runs a corner route. And he was wide open. And Drake May looked originally like he was going to take the check down. He pump faked and hit Hunter Henry. Great manipulation by him. Let's see if the Giants have another stand in them. 1st and goal here. Fade ball to the outside, and he has Diggs, and Diggs, he has Booty, and Booty catches it for a touchdown. Fade ball to Keyshawn Booty. And it is 16-0 Patriots early here in the game. All Patriots here in the first quarter. He had him one-on-one on the outside, and Booty makes a great catch. It's a great throw by Drake May. And it is 16-0 Patriots early here. And Borregales comes on and makes the extra point. 17-0 Patriots here in the early going in the first quarter. A punt, a special teams touchdown, and a great drive there by the New England Patriots puts them up 17-0. So let's see what happens here, man. Let's see what happens. See if the Giants can respond. They need to respond. Like I said, they needed points on that last drive because it doesn't look like it doesn't look like they are gonna be not scoring today. I should say that. They're gonna be scoring. What you think, Jamie? What you seeing? Whoever's in the chat, what you guys see right now? What do you guys see in this game? That's just, it's what they do, man. It's just what they do. I'm talking about both teams. It's what the Patriots do, and it's what the Giants do. I don't know, man. I don't know. I said if this ends up being a snooze fest and a blowout, might get out of here at halftime, depending on the game. Definitely got work tomorrow, so depending how the game looks. I know the viewers deserve all of my time. I get it, but you ain't probably gonna stay awake if this game is out of hand by halftime. So, you let me know. But depending if a close game, 1 score or so, 2 scores maybe, depending. The Giants do get the ball out of the half, so obviously that's going to matter. They have to put up points, though. They need to put up points on this drive. They have to. Really good game coming on Thursday, man. Really good game coming on Thursday. I'm excited to watch that game. Cowboys at Lions. That is a huge game for playoff implications. That's going to be, to me, one of the most entertaining games of the season. The way the Cowboys are playing right now, as much as I hate them, Dallas Cowboys, they're going to get a lot of views. They're putting up a lot of points. George Pickens looks like the best receiver in football. And Detroit Lions just put Terrion Arnold, their best cornerback, on injured reserve, and he's going to miss the rest of the season. So that's tough, man. It's going to be tough for the Detroit Lions to stop, but also it's going to be tough for the Cowboys to stop Gibbs and Montgomery. St. Brown may or may not play. It's up in the air right now. Jameson Williams will be playing. Not sure if Sam Laporta will be. I doubt it. I don't think he's off injured reserve yet, but we'll see. Kickoff is fielded, returned out. He's got some room, and a really good return here on the kickoff by the New York Giants. He's going to get out to about the 38-yard line. I didn't see how they scored again. Well, it was a fade ball to Keyshawn Booty. They got to the 4-yard line. Hunter Henry got a corner route to the 4-yard line, and then on the next play they threw a fade ball to Booty and great throw. So that's pretty much that's how it happened. Very quick. 17-0 here. 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Gonna get maybe one more play. Jackson Dart, Wandale Robinson goes in motion. He's gonna hand it off to, is that Singletary? Gain of 1 there. Gonna get one more play off before this first quarter is over. I think you just gotta let you. It's kind of at the point. Obviously, you don't want to abandon the run this early in the game, but man, you don't want to abandon the run this early in the game. But at the same time, you gotta start letting the ball loose a little bit. You have to. Singletary gets the carry. Singletary gets the carry again and goes for about 6 yards. It's gonna be a 3rd and short here. After this first quarter comes to an end and we come from commercial break, Giants are going to have a 3rd down and about 3. Quick first quarter there, but all New England Patriots there as they lead 17-0 at the end of the first quarter. Tough one. Tough game there. So see, Giants got to respond, man. Let's see if the Giants can kind of take back momentum. Yo, tell me in the chat, man. Who do you guys think, if you guys had to pick 2 teams right now, one AFC, one NFC, who you think going to be in the Super Bowl? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Based off what you've seen this year. Obviously, it's all subject to change, but what you guys think? And if you're new to the chat, like, subscribe, and comment, man. Definitely like, subscribe, comment. We're pointing out the stream. My co-host Brendan is not here, unfortunately, today. It's probably a lot more entertaining. You know what I mean? It's probably a lot more entertaining. You know, with Brendan here, Brendan's my guy. Brendan is the guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I just wanted to get on stream today and just stream the game and watch it alongside you guys. I was just gonna be home watching it. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna really be doing much, but you know, to engage with you guys and watch the football with you guys, I think it's really fun. We're gonna be doing as many of the playoff games as we possibly can. I know there are multiple throughout, on any given day, so that's gonna be tough to do. But we're gonna try. If the playoffs usually start on a Saturday, so that Saturday, more than likely, we're going to do at least 2 of the games, if not all 3 that are going to be happening on that Saturday. The Sunday games, definitely the Monday night game. That's going to be for the wild card series, and then NFC Championship games. If the Eagles are in them, or in any, like, whatever game the Eagles are, I probably won't be streaming the Eagles game because of the fact that I'm an Eagles fan. So I'm probably just going to be watching with family and some friends. So that'll be a little bit tougher. But any of the other games, yeah. And if, NFC Championship game and AFC Championship game, if the Eagles are in it, with the NFC, probably stream that anyway. So, But yeah, as far as like the wild card and divisional games, it's going to be hard to stream the Eagles games just because I'll be I'm an Eagles fan, so I definitely enjoy watching it with my family and stuff. But every other game, we're great. 3rd and short here, coming to second quarter, 3rd and 3. Tracy goes in motion. Singletary, goes in motion. They're going to hand it off to him, and he is going to pick up the first down and more. Great, about 8-yard run there to pick up the first down. 3 straight runs here to start this drive for the New York Giants. First and 10 here. Jackson Dart under center. Singletary is remaining in the game here on this drive. He's gotten all 3 touches. Tight end goes in motion off to the left. Looks like they're getting a pressure look from the Patriots here. Hands it off to Singletary, and he's not going to really get anything on that one. Maybe a gain of 1, if that, maybe. Gave him a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 here coming up. So 4 straight runs to start this drive off for the Giants. They're probably trying to, keep the defense off, keep their defense off the field, keep the New England offense off the field, try to, control some clock here. But only that works if you put up 7. That doesn't matter. Pistol formation here for the Patriots. Johnson goes in motion. Going to hand it off yet again to Singletary, and he's going to pick up maybe 2 yards. Going run heavy, maybe 1 yard there, actually. I don't even know if he got 2 yards. Going super run heavy on this drive. 3rd and long. This is where you put Jackson Dart in a very tough position. I don't know why they're showing Russell Wilson right now. He shouldn't even see the field. Jameis Winston should be the guy that's backing up. I don't know why Russell Wilson is even. I don't understand it. 3rd and 8 here. Trips formation off to the left in shotgun. Looks like you're getting an all-out blitz look from the Patriots. And they're all coming. Fade ball. What a catch. Oh, and it's a flag. He dropped the ball, but it's going to be a flag, probably a personal foul in the hit. Hawkins with the hit. Great ball by Jackson Dart. Theo Johnson looked like he got his hands on it, but it came, and yeah, definitely helmet to helmet there, but that's tough. Did he catch? Yeah, he didn't catch the ball, but it's a flag. Yeah, they're calling a personal foul on Jalen Hawkins there. It's going to be 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down there for the Giants. So they got to get bailed out there. They try a little slot fade for Theo Johnson. Great ball. Got his hands on it. Great defense by the corner, but, Hawkins came in there trying to make a play, and, they're going to call that every single time. They are going to call that every single time. It's going to be tough. So the Giants getting some movement here on this drive. They definitely got to come away with 7. There's really no. I think this is 4 down territory anyway, depending on how it looks. At the New England Patriots 30-yard line here. Empty look here for the Giants. Looks like they're getting a pressure look. Again, Patriots are sending a lot of pressure here to start this game. They're bringing a 0 blitz here. He's going to let it go, and he has Darius Slayton, and he's going to keep going. He's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. Darius Slayton. Great play by Darius Slayton. Great throw by Jackson Dart. He beat Christian Gonzalez there. Let's see if he got in. It should stand. It looked like the ball came down on the goal line. That's pretty close, but I don't think they overturned that. Yeah, they sent a 0 blitz there. There's a trip formation off to the left, and Slayton. I don't know what Gonzalez was doing there. He looked like he was playing zone and all out blitz. In 0 blitz. I don't understand what he was doing there. There was multiple guys open there for the Giants. And Darius Slayton makes a great play, and they come away with 7, have a great answer after that drive by the New England Patriots. And the extra point is good. 17-7 here. Great drive by the New York Giants. And Dart, after that 15-yard penalty, definitely hurt the New England Patriots there, but it's a great play right there. That's definitely what the Giants needed. Definitely what the Giants needed. They didn't need anything less on that. They definitely needed that. Giants defense have to make a stop, though. Patriots been getting anything they want offensively. They've been getting anything they want offensively. And the thing is it hasn't been like prevent defense or like, like a lot of they played aggressive on the first drive. It was just, they ended up making a stand in the red zone. But then when you give a bad field position on multiple kick returns, it's like, you're already putting your defense on in a bad place right there. You know what I mean? Like that's just not where you want to be. You don't want to give up, a return to the 40 or 50-yard line with an offense like this that can score in 3 or 4 plays. So, you know, but the Giants defense here, the kickoff special teams cannot give up a big return right here. They have to either you kick it, don't even let him touch the ball, don't even let Jones touch the ball, or just, make sure that you set the edge of the field and don't let him get that sideline. Whoever's new in the chat, man, again, advise you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you guys are watching along, what you guys think about the game so far. Let me know. We'll be on stream again tomorrow nights around 8:45, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Let me know what you guys think. What topics you guys want us to cover. We cover not just football, MLB, NBA, obviously NFL, college football, anything you guys want us to cover, man. College football playoffs is coming soon. Definitely reacting to those matchups. Um, you know, they're showing the MVP candidates right now, and Matthew Stafford and Drake May and Jonathan Taylor are the top 3 candidates. What it looks like right now. Drake May has a chance today to kind of, I guess, pull ahead, considering also the record. He's leading the NFL in passing yards. He's leading the NFL in touchdowns. So, let's see. Drake May definitely in his second year as an NFL quarterback. He's been playing great. Kickoff here goes to Jones. It's going to be brought out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how this drive goes. Let's see if the Giants defense can make a stand here. The Giants defense hasn't been able to really. This is the problem with the defense is right now that they hang their hat so much on getting pressure, and if you don't get pressure, that back end is going to get very much exposed. So if you can't get pressure on Drake May, this is going to be pretty much all game. They need to mix up some different looks, send some blitz, send something, and make it uncomfortable. First throw goes out to Henderson off to the flat. And he is tackled there after a 3-yard gain. Second down here coming. 12:23 left in the second quarter. 17-7 here. Patriots lead the New York Giants. Abdul Carter in the game there. Definitely was benched the first drive for coach's decision. 2nd and 5 here for the Patriots. Jumbo look. Looked like a wildcat here, and Henderson's going to get the snap, and he's going to push forward. Ramondre Stevenson, is going to push forward for about 4 yards there. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 here. Wildcat look there. Let's see what they go with here. Let's see if they try to run the football here as they've tried to do a lot to start this game. Ramondre Stevenson stays in the game there in a shotgun look. Trips formation off to the left. Timeout called by the Patriots here. Looks like they were running low on the play clock. That's what happens, man, when you have a really good coach. When you have a really good coach like Mike Vrabel, who I wanted for the Philadelphia Eagles. Man, I'm so pissed that we didn't hire him. But that's what happens. Coaching matters, man. As much as people think, I think there are different sports that coaching doesn't really. I think NBA is probably the sport that coaching matters the least, and I think it matters to a certain degree. But NFL coaching matters. They set the culture. They set, the precedent of what the team's going to be. They set the toughness. They set the weakness of the team. Sometimes they're the weakest of the team. So 3rd and 1 here. Going to drop back. Drake May is going to go forward, and he's going to be stopped. Is he going to be stopped short of the first down, or he's going to be able to push? Yeah, 4th down here. Carter on the sack. I don't know if that didn't look like a designed run or anything. It looked like he just didn't have anywhere to go with the football, and they're going to call on for the punting unit, and the Giants make a stand there. He tried to fake the I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what was that there. I don't really know. Try to fake the screen out, or the check down out to Henderson off to the outside, and then try to take off, and he didn't get anywhere. So I'm not sure where that was going. A shank punt too is going to put the Giants in great field position to start this drive too. So the Giants can definitely, get right back in this football game. After this timeout, we will see. Great stand by the New York Giants defense there. And I know it sounds like I'm going for the Giants. I'm not. Well, look, I got a couple friends that are Patriots fans that have been kind of irking me this year, and they're going to see this at some point. But some of my closest friends are Patriots fans, and, I told them I'll be hate watching today. So, but I'm an Eagles fan, so I don't never want the Giants to win. But it's also like they're 2-10, they're no threat. I do like Jackson Dart a little. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm like at a loss right now. I don't know if it's like I want the Patriots to lose because I'm hate watching, or because I just don't like the Giants. I want them to lose anyway. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss right now. I just want to see some good football. That's all I want. That's what my goal was to come on here today. See some good football. That's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else. See some good football. Let me know what you guys think so far of the game in the comments section. Man, I'm actually like so upset that we have to wait for the Eagles. Well, I have to wait for the Eagles to play until next Monday night. That sucks. But it's also like, do I even want to see them play right now, considering how they're playing? Yeah, I don't really care. I love to see the Eagles play. Just love to see my team play, man. Even though they stress me out on a week-to-week basis, even though they have me pulling my hair out on a week-to-week basis, still my team. I gotta do it. I have to do it. Giants finding ways to lose to the opponent. I was telling you that's what that's what they Jameis Winston is such a fool. That's what bad teams do, bro. They just find different ways to lose games. This game will be 10-7 right now. Without that. Here we go. Darts out in a pistol formation there with Singletary as the back. Trips formation off to the right. Wandale goes in motion, comes right back. Goes right back to that trip formation. And it's going to be a screen to Wandale. He's going to push forward for about 3.5 yards, 4 yards there. 2nd and 6 coming. I don't know why he didn't catch the ball and just run straight like immediately. He was trying to look for a hole. I don't know what he was doing. He had blocker set up. He could have just pushed forward or hit the outside, set them up and hit the outside. He had a lot of green grass to run there. Hands off to Singletary, and Singletary is going to push forward for about 3 yards. It's clear that the Giants are trying to milk the clock as much as possible with that short, quick passing game is kind of been an extension of the run game. 3rd and 2 here for the Giants. See what they do here. Wandale goes in motion. They hand it off to Singletary, and he's going to push forward for the first down yet again. Is Tracy hurt? Is Tracy hurt? Why? Tracy hasn't been on the field the last 2 drives. Did they say anything on Tracy? Or, I mean, Singletary is definitely getting some yards, per touch, but, I don't know. They're going tempo here. Giants are going tempo here. Wandale comes in motion across the formation. Misdirection there. Singletary he cuts up, and he's going to get about 13 yards on this first down run and move the chains yet again. Singletary is toting. Yeah, I agree. I think that's why they're doing it. Misdirection, great play call there. Got some blocking off into the inside. And he was one missed guy away. And they're already on the Patriots 29-yard line. He was one guy away from taking that. Tight end goes in motion off to the right side, under center here. Going to hand it off again to Singletary, and this time he goes absolutely nowhere. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. I like the first down pass, second down run that they've been doing. I think that's been pretty good. I think when you go into a jumbo formation, I love running the ball out of empty. I love when teams run the ball out of empty or out of a spread formation. It kind of just spreads the defense out a lot more rather than jumbo formation. Unless it's a goal line run, I don't like it because you're kind of giving away that it's a run when you got 2 or 3 tight ends in there. Pistol formation here. Tight end comes in motion. Read option there, and Jackson Dart's going to keep it and then pitches it off to Singletary, and that's going to be a flag. That's going to be a flag. I don't even know what they're going to call there. Illegal man downfield, maybe. Yeah, I think everybody was downfield. I think Dart just kind of panicked there. It was a read option that he held, and he realized he had nowhere else to go. Yeah. Yeah, illegal man downfield. It just look like he panicked there, and he had nowhere else to go, so he just pitched out Singletary. I mean, had there not been a man downfield, it would have been a smart play, I guess. But it's just the offensive line isn't expecting it at all. It's a read option. I don't know why Dart didn't try to get to the outside there. I mean, maybe he's scared to get wrecked again. 2nd and 15 here. The penalty sets him back. Wandale comes into motion to a tight formation. Goes right back outside to Wandale, and Wandale is blown up there. Makes the catch, though, but about a 3-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and long. Christian Gonzalez on the tackle. Yeah, there was pretty. I didn't like that. There was nowhere to go down the field. Way to hold on to the ball for Wandale, I guess. 3rd and 10 here for the Giants. Pressure look coming from the Patriots. Johnson goes in motion. Dart gets the snap. He's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to throw down to the end zone and right through the hands of Johnson. Great defense there, but that looked like it went right through his hands. Let's see. Kind of an out and up for Theo Johnson, and yeah, that went right through his hands. That went right through his hands. I mean, it would have been a tough catch. Great defense there. They're going to try to come on for the 47-yard field goal. Oh, and what the heck is going on? And he missed. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know how to explain this. Muff snap by the Giants. And the Giants are doing giant things. What the heck was that? The kicker got his foot stuck into the ground. What was that? What the heck was that? The kicker got his... What? What was that? That's insane. What did I just watch? He got his foot when I've never seen that. He didn't even kick the ball. He kicked the turf. What the heck was that? What was the Giants just do things, dude. And get just keeps it, and they're gonna get the ball even further back. Like, what is wrong with these guys? What? Dude, this is just this. I look at some teams, and I'm like, yo, the Eagles stink. But then there's teams like that just do things that I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what the heck? That is unreal, dude. That is absolutely unreal. Like, bro, come on, man. That's absurd. Bruh. That's absurd. So reports coming out for the Chargers and Eagles game next week. Justin Herbert broke a bone in his hand, in his non-throwing hand, his left hand. Had surgery on it this morning. His status is considered day-to-day. He's planning to play, but that'll be a huge development going into that very important game. Our kickers have been tabled. It's basically because we kept Gano and he got injured and had these overseas roster. That's wild, dude. So now the Patriots have pretty good field position yet again. Douglas comes in motion, and it's going to be a misdirection handoff to Henderson, and he's going to power forward for a first down after about 12-yard gain. Theo Johnson should have made that catch, though. That's pretty much what it comes down to. And then a kicker gets his foot stuck into the ground. First and 10 here. Hands it off to Henderson. He bounces out to the outside, and he's going to pick up another first down after an 11-yard gain. Back-to-back first downs by Travion Henderson. Yeah, Dart was a little late with the door. Yeah, I agree. As soon as he seen him turn upfield, he probably should let it go. But he was also being pressured in the pocket, so I don't know what he was looking. I don't know what he was seeing. Back-to-back first down runs by Henderson. They're already in field goal range, under center here. Douglas goes in motion across the formation. He's going to hand it off to Henderson again, and he's going to get stuffed for a 1-yard loss. Great tackle there by Newbin. 2nd and 11 coming here. See, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I don't understand. The first down jumbo formation runs, I don't get. I just never got them. In the shotgun now, dual formation off to the left, off to the right side. Travion Henderson off to the left. Drake May drops back. He's going to throw it out to the outside, and it's going to be a great catch there by Booty. It's going to be a flag, though. Looks like it's going to be a holding on New England. Yep, it's going to be a hold on New England. So it's going to be a 2nd and 21 there. So big break for the Giants there. They got a hold right here. 4:31 here left in the second quarter. A lot going on in this game so far. Yeah, that's he held him like he was taking him to prom. Pushed out of field goal range here though, but Drake May drops back. He's gonna throw it out there, and he has a catch. A lot of that yardage come back when Booty catches the ball, third and manageable now. I see. This is what I'm saying, man. 2nd and 21, you just let these guys get a free release. Booty comes off the field hobbling there. Terrible defense there by the corner. I don't even know what he was looking at. A Debo, I don't even know what he was doing. 3rd and 8 here. See if the Giants can make a stand. Look like they're going all-out blitz. They drop out of there. Drake May is going to let it fly down the left sideline to the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown, Williams. Wow, what a catch by Kyle Williams. Beautiful throw and catch. Wow, and he got his foot down. Wow. That is a beautiful throw and catch by Kyle Williams. Wow. 5 plays, 58 yards in 3 minutes, basically. The Patriots put another 7 points on the board. And they now lead 24-7 after the extra point. Wow. That's what happened when you don't get pressure, man. That's what happens when you don't get pressure. You give Drake May time back there, he is going to dot you up. 24-7 here. Giants need points on this drive. They can get points on this drive and then get the ball out at halftime. Now you have a chance, but if you go 3 and out here, man. What do you guys think? What do you guys think so far? It's looking ugly. It is looking ugly. A Debo back to lousy coverage. Yeah. That 2nd and 21. How do you let him get a free release like that? How do you let him get a free release like that? Makes no sense. And then you get cooked. So, yeah. If you're new to the chat, man, hit that like, subscribe button. 24-7 here. Patriots lead. I don't know, man. To me, look, that's what I'm gonna say. With the New England Patriots, it's hard to predict this year. I agree. I don't know. Thank you for the comment. I don't know. I think it's I was saying that before the stream started that I don't know who to pick for the AFC. Like the Patriots schedule is the weakest schedule in the NFL. They haven't played any competition. Really, they haven't played any competition. So like the first real competition they're going to play is going to come in the playoffs. They beat the Bills. That's the hardest game that they've had all year long. You know, when it comes to Denver, their offense lacks, and Colts have some flaws. You know what I mean? So, wow. Oh, ball is out. Fumble. Oh, they're saying he's down by contact. Dude, what is happening? These guys are getting lit up. They say he was down by contact. Oshevsky's got killed. Mouthpiece flew out and everything. Oh, it looked like he was knocked. It looked like he got knocked out. Yeah, it looked like he got knocked out, dude. You see the way his arms went limp? Yeah, he's getting walked off the field right now. He's got a bell run. He's probably not coming back into this game. But yeah, I agree. Carla. I don't know who to pick for the NFC too. It's just to me, it's gonna depend on who gets who in the playoffs, what matchups come, and you know, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that should have been 15 yards right there. That should have been 15 yards right there. I don't get why it wasn't. And they calling it a fumble now, and New England picks up the ball. They say now it's New England's ball. What? What? Wow. Wow. They don't call the helmet to helmet, and now the Patriots get the ball right back. This game is virtually over. But now they get the ball right back inside the 27-yard line. Play fake. Drake May steps up in the pocket. He's gonna throw, and it's gonna be caught by Mac Hollins. Yeah, they're doing whatever they want at will here. Truthfully, it's at will. Drake May's 11 for 14, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns right now. He's pretty much just playing routes on air. Diggs moves in motion. They hand it off to Henderson. He's going to bounce outside, pick up about 4 to 5 yards there. Special teams is giving up a long kick return, punt return, touchdown, missed field goal, and fumbled. Yeah, special teams for the Giants has been horrendous today. So it's like the Patriots are going to let this run down to the 2-minute warning. Fire the special teams. Jamie just wants everybody going. Yeah, it's tough. You know, I thought it was going to be, jokes on me, thought it was going to be a closer game. Thought it was going to be a closer game. Yeah. But, you know, when your special teams blows like this, it's not very good. If the Patriots score another touchdown right here, probably going to get off here and get ready, take myself to bed. Or at least, you know, try to watch the rest as much of the game as possible as I can in bed, though. You know, got to wake up early for work tomorrow. And This has to be the record-breaking special team trash. Facts. That's insane. That is crazy. Yeah, that's to be as bad as it was, like a punt return touchdown, long kick return, fumble, and your kicker doesn't kick the ball. Like he just kicks, stubs his toe into the ground. The heck? 2-minute warning here. Coming out of 2-minute warning. See what the Patriots draw up here. Pretty sure they're going to try to. They're going to try to take a shot for the end zone and extend this lead. (24-7) here in the second quarter. Douglas goes in motion across the formation. May changing the play at the line. Takes the snap. He's going to drop back. Has Henderson out in the flat. It's going to get tackled there after a 1-yard gain. Third down coming. 3rd and 5 here for the Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson coming into the game now. Giants take a timeout here, trying to preserve some time. Showing some A.J. Brown stats here. 10 catches for 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. I don't know why they're doing this to me right now, you know. Third and 5 here. All-out pressure look by the Giants. They're going to have to, I think they should drop out of this. I don't think that they should go zero blitz here. They do drop out of it. Passes behind Hunter Henry, and it's going to be incomplete. Adebo on the coverage. FBI needs to investigate the Giants special teams. Field goal attempt coming for the New England Patriots here to put them up 20 points. Giants are going to get the ball back with a minute 51 or so, minute 39 left, and 2 timeouts. And the kick is good, and the Patriots now lead 27-7. See what the Giants do with the ball here in a minute and a half left. Almost 2 minutes left on the clock. See what they do here. Special teams, like you said, has been a disaster for the New York Giants tonight. Kick us away. Singletary is going to return it here. It's going to cross the 30-yard line, and they're going to have a minute 42 left here in the second quarter to do something with the football before they obviously get the ball out of halftime. Dart takes the snap. It's going to drop back. It's going to air it out. And that ball is almost picked off. Carlton Davis in the coverage. That ball was nearly picked off. That ball 100% should have been picked off. Ball was right in his hands. Second and 10 here for the Giants. Another out route to Theo Johnson. And now it's third down, and the Patriots could very well get the ball back. On 3rd and 5 here, the Patriots could get the ball back here. Giants got to pick up this first down. If not, Patriots are going to get the ball back. Looks like it's an all-out pressure look by the Pats. Wandale comes in motion. They're going to drop out of there. Dart's going to be pressured, and it's going to be incomplete. Whoa, what? They're going to say it was a catch? It looked like it was incomplete. But it's going to be 4th down, 4th and 1. Well, looks like he did make the catch. It's going to be 4th and 1 here. Patriots take a timeout to try to get the ball back. I don't see what the Giants are going to do. What is... Yo, Dart makes some... He makes some sketchy decisions, dude. I mean, I know he doesn't want to take the sack there, but... That's tough. Looks like the Giants could go for this right here on 4th and 1, which I don't see why not. Obviously, looking at what the score is, and the fact that they're 2-10, they've already been eliminated from playoff contention. I don't think it matters. See what they come up with here on 4th and 1. They get stuffed though. Patriots got very good field position. Try to put more points on the board. Maybe they're trying to get him to jump off sides. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're doing this. Yeah, they're gonna try. They were trying to get him to jump off sides. It's gonna be a delay of game. They're gonna punt it away to the Pats here with 1:13 left, and 1 timeout. So they got a chance to put more points on the board too. They may score again. Yeah, I could very well see them scoring yet again here. Gillen takes the punt, punts it away. Marcus Jones going to field the punt inside the 25-yard line at the 23. They're going to have 1:07 left to go down the field and try to score again. Would you have went for it? You would have went for it? Yeah, probably would have too, considering the score. Yo, that hit that Ocheshi took was crazy. That's wild. Jeremy Springer, the Pats special teams coordinator. Good job today. First throw is caught for about 7 yards. They're going to try to get on the ball quick by Mac Hollins with the catch. They're going to try to get some tempo going. Probably not going to call a timeout until like 30 seconds, unless it's a deep completion here. May drops back, and he's going to let it rip up the middle, and it's going to be caught by Pop Douglas. Down at the 45-yard line. They're trying to get it. They're not going to call a timeout. They're going to get on the ball yet again. Inside of 30 seconds here. May drops back. He's going to roll right. He's going to launch it. And he's going to be wide open as the tight end. And he's going to get down there, and he's going to get out of bounds with 16 seconds left. Stevenson, sorry. That was Stevenson on the catch. What the heck? Wow. Giants doing it yet again, ain't they? He still keeps the timeout because he got out of bounds there. So 16 seconds left. They could take a shot at the end zone here. Now they're out of nowhere. They're inside the 20-yard line, the 19-yard line of the Giants. Douglas moves in motion down tight. May takes the snap. Goes to the middle of the field. Douglas with the catch. Dude, why do they do that? What are they doing? They're going to bring the field goal unit here. Why didn't they call a timeout so quick? They had a shot. I mean, that's a great drive regardless. That's a great drive regardless by the Pats to try to get some points out of this. 2 seconds left here in the second quarter. $66 yards in a minute, dude. I don't know if Shane Bone was the issue, man. 28-yard attempt here by Borregales. Left hash here. Takes a snap, and it's going to be right through the middle. And the half ends Patriots are up 30-7 here on the Giants. Tough game. 30-point half here for the Giants. Special teams was horrendous. Yeah, I'm probably going to shut it down for the evening, guys. I mean, not much to look forward to by the Giants. These guys aren't even going into the locker room right now. They look so dejected. But, yeah, that was a fun half. Thank you guys for tuning in for that one, man. Tune in tomorrow for the stream here. Tune in tomorrow for the stream that I'm going to be doing with Brendan. Joe Shane about to get fired at the end of the year, too. I don't know. Could he? I don't know if they'll keep him, man. They need to just clean house. It's pretty much what needs to happen. Truthfully, I think. But yeah, Jamie, thanks for tuning in, man. You always definitely a good support. If you guys are new to the chat, again, like, subscribe, and comment, man. Yeah, tune in tomorrow for our stream. Gonna try to get another stream out, maybe Friday night. If not, definitely some short form videos gonna come out throughout the week. So, shorts and all that. So, yeah, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. See you guys next time.